By the way, Fran, I respect you as a reactor. By the way, Fran, I respect you as a reactor. By the way, Fran, I respect you as a reactor. This is all about clout. I respect you as a reactor.
Good morning. How is everybody doing? What's going on, everyone? Hold on. All right, I'm doing a I always hate when that happens. Okay. I'm doing a poll. Good morning, everyone. Hey, Pineapples. Girl, first in the room. Pineapples is not playing with nobody. She is not playing no games. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing? Guys, let me just check. Oh, 24 likes, 83 here. Boom, baby. Let's do this thing. Let's go. Because I'm going to start kicking people out of my good Caucasian home. Don't play with me and my good Caucasian, my good African-American household in my good Caucasian neighborhood. Don't play with me. Get up out my house. Stop trying to eat my filet mignon for free. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. 25 likes. Girl, bye. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Get out of my Caucasian house. Get out of my Caucasian house. Get out of my Caucasian
Pineapples,
house.
good morning. Mary B, good morning. Miss Blue, good morning. Sunshine, good morning. Latoy, good morning. All of you not hitting that like button.
Get out of my Caucasian
house.
Get out of my Caucasian house. Get out of my Caucasian house.
Hello and goodbye. Hello and goodbye. Good morning, guys. It's damn Tuesday. It's Taco Tuesday. It's Eat What You Want Tuesday. Girl,
get on out.
This is so funny. I love this. Okay, we had 3 people. Oh, they left and came back and liked. That's sweet. Okay, y'all, look, let me tell you something. Y'all understood the assignment, okay? Ain't nobody mad. Look, I'm not saying Chrissy's saying anybody's mad, but boy, Chrissy's subscribers. Ooh, child. Chrissy's subscribers. Let me tell you, if somebody is mad, it's the person who's saying that you're mad, okay? I'm just laughing, but can I show you guys something really quick? I went to Target. I went to Target, and I didn't even mean to get this. Farrah and I were trolling around because we had nothing to do and we wanted to walk, and it was gloomy and it's safe because there's too much going on in these streets. And you know what I'm saying? I don't care. You got to be safe out here, ladies. When you're going out walking, don't be out here walking looking like a victim on the streets, okay? Because there's weirdos out here. There's weirdos, there's sick people, there's men out here who can't get a woman, so they do weird things. So just be careful out here, ladies. Go walk around a big store, go walk around a parking lot, the mall, put your mask on, things like that. A well traveled park or something. Don't be on like some sort of side street. Everybody's at work and there's nothing but bushes. I mean, just think about that when I tell you that today. Just be careful out here because you don't want to be walking and someone, oh, okay, there you go. Look, there's a victim. And I'm not trying to be funny. I'm being serious. Too much stuff. I don't even like watching the news, and what I've been watching has made me know that when Farrah and I go walking, we have our security, aka Daddy and my husband, all in one. And we walk with the dogs and we walk in our neighborhood. where there's lots of nosy old people who are retired and are constantly looking out the window and seeing everything that's going on. So that's what I do. Anyway, I went to Target and I got something called Revolution. I don't know, is this Makeup Revolution? I'm not sure. Is this the Patricia Bright? Makeup Revolution London. So Patricia Bright, we know, who's a baddie on the YouTube streets. She has like 3-4 palettes by this brand, and it's in Target now. It's actually pretty decent. That's what I have in here. And then I got this lip gloss, to me, that is kind of a dupe for Rihanna. This one's called Kiss, and this one's called Candy. I like the consistency. It's nice and thick, but it's not too sticky, but it's sticky enough. It's the consistency I like. If you don't like sticky at all, don't get it. But it's not super sticky. It's not like lip gloss that's very so I love lip gloss too, but I do like this. This to me is a dupe for these guys. Oops. These guys. Okay. Like this. Okay. I would try it. If you're a lip gloss person like myself, I usually like a nice nude, and then I put something in the middle to kind of ombre it out. That's what I do. This isn't enough. Am I getting ready to mess up my lipstick again? I can never remember the one that I really, really like. My absolute fave is in my purse. Anyway, so that's that for right now. I just wanted to share that. You know, I like to, sharing is caring, guys, right? Sharing is caring. Sunshine, good morning. I don't know if I said hi or not. All of my notification gang stars, welcome in the building. Deuce and DeMarcus's mom, T. Lee, Natalie, Shea Butter, Miss J, good morning, Cassie, Camila, Mary B, Miss B, Fifi. If you guys did not see me, Fifi, and Zolo last night, kicking it, talking, having conversation out here on these YouTube streets, and just, you know, making friends, basically, right? Making friends. That's the way to do things. That's the way to be successful, guys. Let's hold on. Let's see. There's so much stuff going on. I'm telling you, there's so much stuff I want to do, and it's just not enough hours in the day. Guys, I made a bomb big ziti while I was talking to Fifi and Zolo last night. I sent it with my husband for lunch today. He ate a little bit because it was ready late. He ate some leftovers earlier when I was cooking. And then when it was ready, he had some. Farah wanted hers not baked. But they tore it up pretty much. About half of it was gone. And we've got some for dinner tonight. So tonight, I think I might grill some chicken breast and put that with it. Not that you guys asked, but I'm just trying to kill some time while I'm trying to find a note. Let's see. I don't know what that is, but that can get off my screen. Okay. Yesterday we talked about this a little bit. Yeah, if you want to crush goals, we talked about being a congratulator. You cannot be a hater. And I think that yesterday there were some people who seemed to be a little bit upset about Chrissy's engagement. Like, it was kind of like the reverse. It was like the YouTube flip. It was kind of like, I'm sorry, guys. It was kind of like how people are like, they're happy, but they're not used to dealing with you a certain type of way. And because they're not used to dealing with you a certain type of way, it comes out weird. You know what I'm saying? So there were people who just came out guns blazing on the YouTube streets like, Chrissy deserves. Girl, let me tell you something. Every single person deserves to have love in their life. That's one of the promises. Do you not know that? Like, that's one of God's promises. We all deserve to have love, right? And there's nothing that was ever said, which there are people who gave their opinions. At the end of the day, a top-notch, high-value man, is he coming for a woman who's got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 kids. Girl, look at God. I don't know. I don't know. I don't care. At the end of the day, I've always said that if you want to think logically, if you have a son who is doing whatever, working at Amazon, has one kid and is single, and all of a sudden says, "Mom, I fell, I bumped my head, I'm in love," or "I met the most beautifulest woman on the internet. She was introduced to me by," whatever the case is. If you met at work at the copy machine, okay, at the end of the day, anything can happen anywhere, okay? And I think it's wonderful that this woman has found someone to love on her, because the worst thing that we want on these YouTube streets, or period, is a woman not being loved on, abused, talked to crazy, hurt, crying, lonely, miserable, in despair, and also in need of a helpmate. At the end of the day, when you are a woman with a family, yes, you need a husband. You need a husband, and you need someone who can be a good stepdad, period. Okay. So, ain't nobody mad for Chrissy. For me as a reactor, I'm happy, because guess what that is? That's a wedding, boo-boo. That's a wedding. That's ratings. That's people tuning in. It's stuff to talk about. It's wedding dress shopping. It's looking at the venue. It's, oh, they went to try food. It's content, boo-boo. I'll never be mad. You know what I'm saying? Why would I be mad at another woman getting married? Like, I'm married, okay? Like, I love it. If you guys have listened to me longer than a day, you already know that marriage is something that I firmly and completely believe in. And I think it's a wonderful thing. And Rod is 10 years distance, or however many years since whatever happened in his life. And at the end of the day, a lot of you guys out there, I can pull the receipts if I need to. We're not trying to give Rod a pass a few months ago. And I was like, well, should we give him a pass? And you guys are like, hell no. No, 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 no. Olivia Pope, girl, bitch, how you doing? How you doing? Guys, this is when you see how you doing? Wait, what you doing? Where you at? You got plans? Okay, with the BougieGang chandelier t-shirt, that's our beautiful Olivia Pope right there. That's who I call my model and my muse. When I think about BougieGang Gang and all the baddies up in here, we have the very beautiful Olivia Pope, who modeled the chandelier t-shirt that I have in my shorts, my short reels on YouTube. Okay. So just make a connection with this gorgeous lady here. Olivia Pope, how are you doing, honey? What's, girl, I was like, mad. Ain't nobody mad. Mad about what? Girl, bye. When a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing. Now, all of us cackling hens out here and us messy in the morning, we're just like, Chrissy, girl, you want to be divorced before you get engaged. That was the only thing. Ain't nobody mad for her, girl. That's your sausage. That's your house. That's your boo thing. That's your family, girl. That's your life, girl. DeMarcus is occupied, so we are not counting on no DeMarcus coming back. When you see little Mr. Onyx with his stepdaddy, that's basically the only daddy he has known. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she had that baby, and basically when she went to Houston after she got played, and she took up with Rod, that's been it. That's been it since. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, girl, good. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they've been together for about a year, a little over a year now. And yesterday, in her little retrospective, kind of, I got my feelings hurt. It was the worst time ever. I had a baby by myself. I felt like one part that she did miss, and I'm not trying to drag, I'm reporting the news on these YouTube streets. So when she started out the video, clearly she was pregnant. And she forgot to tell us all how she didn't tell us she was pregnant for a minute. Like, guys, I pulled a big trick on you guys, and I didn't tell you guys I was pregnant. And then my husband decided to leave after after we know what happened. It was well documented. She told him to leave numerous times. And finally, one day he got up and decided to leave. Okay. So he left after taking the pool down, because he knew he couldn't be a complete and total shithead. So he helped get some things packed up, take some disassembled things in the house they were in. and she moved to another house in Vegas. And she went for something called Mommy Anna Weekend. And I guess she said her story was that he'd taken money out of her account. She had bounced some rent, all of the things. And she was living in this new house that was killer. It was a really nice house. And when she went off to go hang with damn Olivia and Jasmine, which I could have told her that's a bad idea. But we knew there was some kind of inkling that she possibly was going to be moving to Houston, but she tried to tell everybody she was moving to Austin, which if you want to move to Austin, that's where you should have moved 2 years ago, and then you would be firmly rooted in one city and not whatever. But okay, anyway, she moved to Houston after a very noteworthy eviction and her staying in Airbnbs for a couple of weeks in a very precarious situation with a man called Mr. Professional. Okay. There was a live that she did. She was pissed because there was some talk that she would never find a man. And she took it the wrong way. But at the end of the day, I'm telling you, Kingston, any of these boys, you got these nice boys, you're getting them good grades. Like the day she told that lady off in her bathroom about 6 months ago, 3, 4, 5, 6 months ago, whatever it was. And they said, if my husband came home with you, no offense, I like you and stuff, but if my son came home with you, I'd have a problem with it. Chrissy went off. Okay. That being said, okay, look at God. She met a guy and we saw her on Miss Official A, enjoying a birthday celebration with her assistant she had at the time, Rod, who was new to town, and Chrissy was running with the no face, no case, and we didn't get to see Rod for a minute. Chrissy, girl, next time you want to do a retrospective, holla at your girl because you missed a couple of things, and for all the new people, it's important, right? It's important. I'm drinking Mir protein. Okay. But nobody's mad. Everybody's happy for you. I think it's wonderful. Would I love to see you in a nice mermaid style wedding dress? Yes. Ball gown? Mm-mm. Cute party dress, poo-poo foo-foo for like engagement party or rehearsal dinner night? Absolutely. Something short like to your knees and some high heels that you can walk in. So maybe preferably some platforms and a nice, well-fitted mermaid style dress. We would love to see you in a wedding dress. I think no matter if you've been married 11 times, okay? If you've never gotten the opportunity to get the stage fright that is looking out and seeing all of those faces that are here for you, seeing auntie that you haven't seen in 10 years, seeing your neighbor, seeing maybe some of your coworkers, when you see all of those people, I honestly froze. Let me see if I can find the picture. When I got downstairs off the elevator and I saw all those people, I saw all those faces, I was like it was shocking to me. The night before the wedding and all of those people showed up, it was the most amazing feeling in the world, okay? I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what anyone wants to say about how my dress fit. Bitch, at the end of the day, your girl got down the aisle with some high heels and a heavy ass bouquet of flowers, which the florist told me that's going to be really heavy. I was like, I don't care. I'm getting married and I want roses for that ass, okay? And that's what I asked for and that's what I got. So it was wonderful. It was wonderful and I highly recommend that experience for everybody. Sometimes it's so amazing that you want to do it again and again and again. And the people that go and renew their vows, I get it because it's an amazing feeling, especially when you really love someone and you are planning a life with that person. It is such an amazing feeling to see the person that you love and who loves you, who looking fine AF and you're getting ready to exchange some vows in front of everybody. It's wonderful. If I can find that one picture when I was freaking terrified, I would love to show it because you could see the expression on my face. I look like I saw a ghost. That one I was doing a little fake smile because I was like, oh my God, I cannot believe I have to walk out there by myself. I was so scared. I thought I was going to fall. My shoes were just off the chain. It was crazy. I have a couple, but I have to find it. So let's see. Let's see what we do on these. We'll see if I can find it. Anyway, okay. Guys, you guys are out of order with these likes. We're at 90 likes and we're at 225 at 8:49 in the morning. Guys, I don't want you to leave, but I do want you to hit the like button. If you came in, you have not hit the like button yet. If you could please do so, I would certainly appreciate it. Sunshine, where you at? Where you at? Good morning. All of my ladies, good morning. Walker fam, good morning. Natalie. There's someone named Angie or Angela that I seem to overlook all the time. Good morning. Shouts out. A super dope shout out to, is it Angela, Angelia? You know who I'm talking to. We talked all weekend in the comments. I was like, girl, you got my full attention right now. Don't say I'm ignoring you. I'm not ignoring you, boo-boo. Sometimes I just don't see. Marilyn, good morning, honey. I don't know if you're in the bushes right now. Maybe it's Angela. Angela, good morning, hun. Girl, okay. Indra, good morning. Fifi, we had a nice conversation last night. It was really, 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 really nice. I enjoyed it. Thank you. Nikki Caters, good morning. Chrissy Reed, good morning. Latoy, my boo thing, good morning. All of you are my boos and my boo things. Kitten Zombie, buenos dias. Good morning, lady. V Love BBW, girl, that dinner you cooked last night, I was like, can I come over? Can I come, please? Can you send me some food? Where was my care basket when I had C19? Where was it? But it's okay. I'm not mad. I'm not mad, guys. I'm not. I ain't nobody mad. I saw your dinner last night, but ain't nobody was mad about it. Okay. I made my own. All right. I just thought of something. We've got some pizza in the fridge. I might just put that ZD back in the oven and do a pizza next to it. Some ex was mad last night about the video. What video, girl? What video? Someone ex was mad last night about the video. Girl, give me some details. Listening while at work on a project. Courtney Fixing Mommy is collecting those coins. She's not playing. Excuse me. Mommy does it better with Courtney. Yes. Yes. Ashley Bass. Good morning. I doubt I'll ever experience that. You will. Why? Do you not want to get married like that? Or are you already married and you guys just did it, the legal way at the courthouse? Look, let me tell you something. I thought when I was a young woman that I would be married at 25 years old. At 25 years old, on my 25th birthday, I was sitting at the IHOP with my little sister and I was crying my eyes out because the guy that I dated all through college turned out to be a complete and total shit. And I felt like a complete and total nincompoop. And I was getting ready to move to a place called Charlotte, North Carolina. Okay. And I didn't know where I was going, what I was doing, but I knew I was getting out of Jersey and I had left Texas behind. I left my exes in Texas, okay? And I did not dip to Tennessee though. I went to Charlotte, North Carolina, where look at God. I would meet someone and 5 years later we would be pulling up in a U-Haul truck and he would be helping me move into my home and we had taken a friendship to another level. Okay. We'd known each other for a minute. Okay. But as fate would have it, we had to work on ourselves and we had to do some things to make ourselves in a position to where we could be together the right way. Right. And that was that on that. And like me and we always say we're going to tell you guys that story one day. We don't know what our plan is going to be and what our path will be. You have to be faithful and you have to know that one of God's promises is love. And it's not just love from your mommy and daddy because that's unconditional and that's going to come. Okay. But one of the promises is that we will be fruitful, we will multiply, and that we will have love in our lives. So you have to believe that. You have to believe and stand on God's. You have to stand 10 toes down. Don't just stand 10 toes down for that ninja who comes through a couple times a week to dust off those brakes. Stand 10 toes down on the promise, because he will deliver. If you are faithful, he will deliver on that promise. And by faithful, I mean get up, show up, wash up, pretty up, suit up, walk out in this world like a bitch that got something and that wants something and is going to be somewhere and is like, excuse me, what? Phone? Who gives out phone numbers these days? My email address is Betty at booboo.com. Okay. You can go ahead and email me, and then we'll figure things out. Maybe we'll FaceTime a little bit because I need to see that apartment. I need to see how you're living. Yeah, you don't need to call me. We do FaceTimes now, things like that. And we don't give out all of our social media to people so they can troll us and try to get the deal on us before we get the deal on them, or that we want to give out the deal. Okay. Give out an email address. If you've got an iPhone, I don't know about the other stuff, but understand you can Google Hangout, you can Skype, you can Marco Polo, you can even Facebook a little bit, but WhatsApp or something. Don't give out your social media address. Any of you single dolls out here, right now, make an email address for dating, okay? And when I say dating, I mean just whatever, I don't know. If your name is Sonia Smith Webb, SSW at I don't know, gmail.com, SSW10, because you're a dime, okay? That way, when they try to search out your email address, nothing's coming up on your social media. Duh, don't do that. Because once they put you in there, they're going to have your TikTok, your this, your that, because all that stuff is integrated. And if you share contacts, you're done. Okay. If you don't want people all in your business, if you got people still calling you, handle your business. But if you all of a sudden think you met Mr. Right or Miss Right, and you need to quick, fast, in a hurry, clean up some mess that you got running around town, don't you ever give out your email address, number one, that you pay your bills with, and or the email address that everybody knows you under, because when they put you in their phone, girl, all your social media is going to be recommended. Period. I think you all should know that. If you're in this chat, you should know that, right? Hollywood, what's up? Hollywood was looking so cute on her Instagram. She had a little Hollywood got a grill. Okay. I'm not going to tell it all. Go over there and check it out for yourself. She's so freaking cute, and I love her style. She's fun, and she's living her life, and she's having a good time. And she's real with it, you know? And all of you people out there who see a baddie at whatever age and think that they're out here trying to be something that they're not, I doubt it. Okay. When you are able to like formulate in your mind, because you're fake and phony, instead of just identifying it as bitch got drip, and you want to say someone's being fake and phony, it's because you probably don't have no style. Let me tell you something. You know who's mad? These bitches out here that have no fucking style. They got no drip. They got no personal style. You don't see shit that looks like anything that you would ever say, that looks like so-and-so would wear that, unless you're over there in the muumuu section at Walmart. And God bless a muumuu, but I don't own any. I don't want any. I don't own it. I would wear a caftan. I would wear a beautiful kind of Middle Eastern inspired caftan before you will see me in a bust down muumuu, okay, walking the streets of Charlotte, North Carolina. Absolutely not. Period. Okay. But if you are faithful, back to 10 toes down, and you believe in the promises, go out here looking like the gift that God made you, and make sure that you're not showing up here shabby, no teeth brushed, looking dirty and funky. Look like someone that someone wants to talk to. And I've told you guys, go food shopping on a Sunday. Men don't plan ahead for food. This is football season. It is damn fight night. It's time for basketball games coming up soon. Baseball seems to always be going on. And when you go out and men are buying beer and chicken and ribs and they're inviting the fellas over to barbecue and cook out, someone's running to the store, okay, on a Sunday morning because people are coming over at like 1, 2, 3 o'clock before the game starts, buying beer, buying ribs, buying chicken and chips because they're getting ready. Single men don't cook if they got a woman at the house because she already went and got the food, okay? Period. Single men that got a woman at home that's cooking is stopping at the convenience store because men don't do what? Check prices. Unless they're going to go buy a big container of Heineken's or something. Okay. Peep what you see. When you see a good-looking man, like, you don't have to follow nobody, but you see their patterns, how they operate, what they do. If you have been stuck in a loser pattern of not the best guys, guys with no jobs, no guys with no guap, guys that look like they've been busted, and I mean busted in the face. Life of Destiny, I see you, honey. Steph Natural, good morning. Good morning, Cassandra. Good morning. Danny Love, good morning. Switch it up. If you think that you get all kinds of play, but they're not with the pay, and I don't mean paying you, they just can't pay for dinner, they can't pay for lunch, they come over, they want to eat out your fridge, then they want some filet mignon. When you get to be a certain age, no ma'am. When you're in your 20s, yeah, people are broke, they don't always have a lot, but man, when you're in your 30s, you better come with your car clean, you better have some money in your pocket and be ready to take me out and show me a good time. And after you show me enough good times, I'll show you a good time at the house. I'll make you that chicken, and we're gonna see if we're gonna do this damn thing. Okay. Double H, what's going on? Camel and Bows, Sin, what's going on? I'm telling you, you guys want to know how I scored my husband in my 30s and we got married in my 40s with a baby? Girl, what I just said, that part, okay? That's what I did, okay? I looked fresh, I was clean, I was happy. I wasn't sitting around crying and weepy because I wasn't getting my way at first, but then when I started getting my way, I was real cool about it. Like, okay, yeah, let's do this. Okay. We didn't sit and have a conversation about, yeah, we're gonna move in together next week. Yeah, girl, one day he picked me up from my job. My car was, I don't know, it was in the shop or something. He was picking me up. My little sister, my baby sister, just think of how I felt. My baby sister had just got married and he was watching my house. He was house sitting for me. He was taking care of little mama. And he came to pick me up from the airport. I felt like such a big girl. I had never, in all my years of living in Charlotte, I had never gotten a ride to the airport. I took a cab a couple times, but I always parked in the parking deck. I always took myself. He dropped me off at the airport and picked me up, and I felt like I was in a movie. When he dropped me off at the airport, I was like, oh my, like I got like this, like he took me to the damn airport. That's big when a guy, I mean, I don't know about these days. I mean, shoot, guys will put you in a Lyft or an Uber in a minute. Can you tell us how to make a relationship work with an invisible man? Masturbation. I'm just kidding. But let me tell you this. When he picked me up, when I didn't, I was gonna call for a car to come get me from the air because we weren't living together yet. And he picked me up from the airport and he was like just right there. And when I came out, I felt I knew something was getting ready to happen. And the following week, he picked me up from work and he had like his stuff in the car and he just said, we're going to do this. And I was just like, in my brain, it was one of those moments, thank God, like not here in the chat when I'm like, guys, what are you talking about? He was like, we're going to do this. And I was like, okay. It was what I had been waiting for. It was what I prayed for, guys. I had been praying to God and he delivered one day when I got off work And my whole life changed that afternoon. He bought those suitcases, those duffel bags. He bought all that stuff in the house. And we have been together ever since. There has not been one, give me my keys. There has not been one. I knew after all the years that I waited for us to finally come together that when it happened, it was going to, period. Okay. On period. And we will be married in March, 8 years. And we have been cohabitating as Booze and Bay, for almost, well, it's been 12 years now. 12 years. Thank you, Bree. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But ain't nobody mad. I love Chrissy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been covering Chrissy's channel now for long enough for me to say, I love that girl. I think she's very sweet. She's a sweet person. And you can't not have a love for her after seeing what she went through, because she got drugged. She got drugged bad. And it was not pleasant. And some of it was very painful. For all of us to watch, because I think a lot of people were worried for her, actually. You know what I'm saying? So everybody is happy. I think people only have a healthy concern for just doing things decent and in order, because sometimes when you start stuff wrong, unless you are ready to flip some things. But I really do believe that when I see Rod looking at Chrissy, the way he's so handsy with her, he always has his hands on her hips. He always has his hands on her butt. He always is kind of trying to hug up and kiss on her. And he is always looking like he is down to go to the bedroom, like immediately. Like, he looks at her like, are you ready? When a man looks at you like that, it's such a wonderful feeling. And that's it. So I'm happy for her. Ain't nobody mad. She didn't say I was mad. She showed up yesterday. She was in the chat over to Sofa Time Talks with Kels. And Chrissy sounded very happy. And I think that we saw this from the beginning. Last year when Chrissy was still, I'm a cuss a bitch out, Rod was like, can we get back to the real world, please? Or she would be like, my man just told me not to pay attention to this. Rod has been course correct. I don't know what Rod went through. We know Rod's been through life, and we know that he may have had some sort of anger management. He may have had some sort of redirection training. He may have just gotten real with himself, just like we talked to Zolo the other day. And I said, you got bad Zolo in check? Have you made mistakes? Will you do things better? All of those things that we do when we're stupid and we're young and we do things we're not supposed to do. And I'm sorry, when does a black man in the United States not get arrested? Okay. I'm not saying it's not real, but what I'm saying is this. When does a black man in the United States not get arrested? Okay. All you got to do is one of these. Hold on a second. Okay. All you got to do is one of these.
Get out of my Caucasian house. 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 Get out. Get out of my house.
Okay, and then you do one of these. And the police or the sheriff is there, and you're going downtown, and you've got something on your record now. Now, will it be dropped? Are y'all going to kiss and make up? Is Boo Boo about to have my baby? All those things. Absolutely. But it's on the record, and let the record show. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could turn out to be a, whatever, what is it called? A no contact or whatever, or a restraining order and things like that. But at the end of the day, girl, Rob is a grown man now. He's probably 30 some years old, and he wants something better. And that's it. Look at Zolo. Zolo got himself a whole grown woman, and he seems to be a lot calmer. And one thing I wanted to say, I know he would have been like, girl, stop it. Do you notice he coughs a lot less? When he was in Tampa over there with Olivia, those two needed to go check into the closest hospital. Now he is back to his health. His skin looks better. He looks healthier. I mean, my God, it's a whole different person, you know? But yeah, ain't nobody mad but Olivia, according to this poll, guys. You guys are voting. Let's see how many of you have voted. Good morning. 250 votes. You guys are doing your damn thing. Who's mad? Okay. Who's mad? least of all Chrissy, 5%. Chrissy could have been mad just like bitches, boo bye. Okay. Chrissy gave us the deal yesterday. There was an event planner by way of Ming that came through to help Mr. Rod. Mr. Rod did not have to pick up the bar cart, the fancy lights, the pillows, and the whatnots of the romantical proposal. There was a event boothang company that came through, set everything up, and that's we got our answer there. How did Rod know what kind of ring? They went ring shopping. She showed him either by internet, by jewelry store. That's what I did too. I actually went shopping for my ring with my sister-in-law. Okay. My sister-in-law and I both ended up at the jewelry store, being slick chicks as we are, because sometimes you got to guide these men in the direction that we need for them to go. Like, okay, I'm ready. And she got married before I did. She got married the February, and I got married March, and then they actually had their big ceremony in August of the same year. But they went and had got married the legal way, Valentine's or something, and we got married 6 weeks later. They were all in my wedding, and then in August then was her wedding. But we all went looking for rings, she and I. And I was like, babe, guess what? We went looking for rings today. And he was like, oh, really? Did you see something you liked? And I was like, I sure did. And he was like, you want to show it to me? And I was like, okay, sure. Yeah. One of those times when you're like, oh my God. But you're like, yeah, of course. When do you want to go? You want to go shopping tomorrow? And then you just be cool about it. Okay. And then you let them do their thing. And then one day you get presented with a box of exactly what you wanted. But if you're okay with, do what you want. Okay. So least of all who's married is Chrissy. Chrissy should not be married. Chrissy should be happy, and Chrissy should start planning a wedding and getting a date and getting a divorce if she's not divorced. Okay. Who's mad? Gosh, you guys say Jasmine is not mad. Jasmine is pregnant. She's having a baby. She's happy with Hips. Hips is feeding her, loving on her, giving her money, maybe. And he's coming home. So he's happy. She's happy. She's happy. He's kissing her in front of the camera. He's trying to comply. So Jasmine is not mad right now, guys. The tricks and the trolls. Okay. So the tricks and the trolls, number 2 on the list. You guys are mad. You guys are mad. You guys are mad because Chrissy's not crying. Chrissy hadn't been crying on camera in a minute. Okay. Good. I'm happy about that. Tricks and trolls are mad because Jasmine's not laying on her belly. Well, she can't because she's pregnant. How's Liv say she don't need a man when she says she has a man? Okay, that's 2 different things. That's a great question, Destiny. That is such a long conversation. Hold on, let me park on it so I don't forget. That's a great question because a lot of us say we don't need a man, but just because you have a man doesn't mean you need a man. But as people, we need to cohabitate with each other. I might not need you to pay a bill, but I need you to love on me. I might not need you to take out the trash. I know how to walk outside. But I need a man in my life. I'm not complete without, I am a complete woman. But in terms of meeting my better half and having a life, not alone, there are a lot of people who are happy and 100% fulfilled living alone and will be so. So shouts out to our happy to be single for life crew. That's on you. But I think that we were made to have a life partner. I mean, look, I'm not a preacher or anything. At the end of the day, the very first book in the Bible talks about a man who was created to not live alone. God gave him choices of any and everything on this whole entire planet that he could have, and he chose a woman. Okay. Is that how it happened? It's a beautiful story. Okay. And we're not going to go into the apple and the stealing from the tree of knowledge, because we know what stealing gets you. We know what stealing the fruit of the tree of knowledge will get you. But we know that we were made in his image to be fruitful, multiply, have a life partner. And when man was created, he chose a woman. Okay. And that's not any kind of LGBT nothing. It's just we were made to find a life partner. Okay. And in that particular rendition of the story, it was a man and a woman. And at the end of the day, I think that we don't need a man in 2021, but you need someone in your, once you are complete in your life, you start to feel like I could do this. Like, do I have some more unconditional love to give? Do I want to take care of someone? Do I want to be there when he's sick? Do I want to be there when there's surgery? Do I want to be there in between a job? Do I need someone to be here for me, to love on me and make me boo-boo about to have my baby? Like, yes. Yes, it's a wonderful thing. If you are fucked in the head and you are not a complete and total woman, that's when you don't need a man. When you are a player and you want different strange puss all the time, you don't need a woman. You don't need a girlfriend. You don't need a wife. When you are a whole and total and complete person and can stand on your own 10 toes and be happy, that's when you have the time, the space, the opportunity to meet someone else whole and wonderful and ready to do this damn thing, to take you by your hand and say, let's go to Cozumel, okay? Let's make some babies. Let's make some money. Let's go put some money down on that house. Let's go do that damn thing. But if you are a broken individual, go get some therapy, read some books, run around the block, get real with yourself, go talk to your mama, your grandmama, your best friend, and find out what the fuck is wrong with you and get yourself together. And once you do that, then you can have a whole entire man as you are a whole entire woman. But if you are fucking up out here on the YouTube streets, out on the Cincinnati streets, out wherever, stay your butt in the house and don't ruin someone else's life, Olivia, okay? When you are a broken individual, you don't need to be with anybody, okay? Okay? On these Christian streets, absolutely, okay? The tricks and the trolls, they're mad because they like the drama. And sometimes people don't want like the fun stuff, like the dress shopping, the venue shopping, the smooching and kissing and the not fighting and the learning to get to a certain level in your life when you don't exploit your relationship either for the internet or for coin or for just Facebook for free. That's the worst. That's the most thirstiest behavior ever. Is when you sit up there and like put up all those like subliminal memes and everybody knows that you and your husband are always on the rocks. Yeah, don't do that. It's not cute. And it's not a good feeling for the man when his brother-in-law or friends are like, what's going on with you and Shay? I'm not picking on you, Shay. I'm just, what's going on with you and Jenny? No, that's not a good one either. What's going on with you and Deidre? Okay. Gosh, it's like so many names on these YouTube streets, you can't even pick one. What's going on with you and Shaniqua? What's going on? Oh, because girl, she was posting them subliminals. She was talking about, girl, you can get the fuck out. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Yeah, don't do that. That's not cute. That's not cute. Don't do it. If you got a problem with someone, be a woman. Hello? Yeah, I didn't like how you handled things the other day. It made me feel away. Oh, really? Oh, okay. I love you, babe. I love you. Okay. You talk, you communicate. Okay. Don't send subliminals. Subliminals are whack. Okay. Men don't like their business in the streets. And as a woman, you shouldn't like your business with your man in the streets because there's always some bitch in the bushes trying to take your spot. Toya Tark, are you out there? Toya, did you have that baby? Boo Boo, did you have that baby yet? Toya Talk has been missing from the YouTube streets. I'm not trying to announce anything. I haven't talked to her. I'm gonna send her a note today. We got to see did the boo boo come yet? Toya has been very elegant with her pregnancy. I love me some Toya Talk. If you don't know that channel, go catch up. Boo Boo is about to have a baby. She may have had it, and We got to go check the Instagram, see if she put up an announcement, but she's been elegant and classy for that assy. And she has been putting up her vlog. She's been keeping us posted, and she is a sweetheart. Okay. And if you want to catch up with a mommy who is bringing home a fresh baby, Olivia, sit your fucking ass down. Okay. She's somewhere in this country. I'm not going to say anything because Olivia needs a baby. Olivia is not above doing something illegal. We know she stole a Louis Vuitton bag. She might steal a baby. Okay. I think she cares for Louis more than human kids. She cares for that stolen ass Louis Vuitton that she took from Misha. Okay. Anyway, Toya, go find Toya's channel, Toya Talk. Toya, ToyaTalk. Go find her. She's bringing home a brand new fresh baby. She's got 2 little toddlers, and she's got a very sassy 10-year-old, just like my daughter. She's either 10 or 11, and she's so freaking cute. And she just had a fun birthday party for her daughter. And homegirl got some Dior sneakers. Okay, you know they're from the A. So by way of St. Louis, I think, but she's a sweet, sweet, sweet person. And I really like her a lot, and she's fun. And she may have had a baby this weekend, or maybe this weekend coming up. It's coming soon. So go find her channel. And she runs with the shits a little bit, but during her pregnancy, she sat down and she focused on her vlogs, and her vlogs are doing very well. Okay. Love her. And she's a friend to the show. Okay. So needing a man, Life of Destiny, I don't know what you said back to me on that. But guys, a man doesn't need a woman, and a woman does not need a man with technology and all of what's going on in this world today. However, when you have gotten yourself whole and complete, you are ready for the level up. When you're like, this house is a little empty by myself, or this life doesn't feel like, okay, how many times can I, and all your friends are on honeymoons and having babies, and you're sitting around, and you've got that job, and you're making the money you want to make, and you're just kind of like, okay, that's when you end up at, like, I don't know, HEB or Walmart one night when you weren't supposed to be there, and you're going to buy a bottle of wine, and you're looking oh so cute because you got your cute new dark wash jeans and like a little bit kind of classy, sassy, slutty top because you're going over to a all girls night to drink some wine, and you bump into Mr. Fine. Okay. Because he's on his way. He's getting some beers to go watch, go to a cookout or something. And you better have your backyard clean, okay? Don't have a whole bunch of numbskulls calling you. Don't have Mr. Slide Through. End that. Dead that. When you're looking for a husband, Mr. Slide Through should not be coming to slide through. If you're still happy to be single and you just want some shaksh, some sausage, then let Mr. Slide Through come by or whatever, because it's going to keep you off the streets and keep you out of trouble. But at the end of the day, if Mr. Slide Through is not going to be your man, dead it. When you realize you want a husband, it's over. End it, dead it, done. That way you don't have to, you got at least 3 to 6 months of nobody calling your phone. It's not a guarantee that they're not going to call your phone, because they probably will, because they have that radar when they know that someone is getting ready to try and piss in their section of the neighborhood. But at the end of the day, when it's like, the number that you have reached has been disconnected. Or, excuse me, I'm getting ready to go out with Boo Boo. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah. Well, see you next lifetime. Bye. You know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't have kept me hanging on for so long. Okay. Anyway, Chrissy is definitely not married. Chrissy is definitely not mad. We don't know if she's definitely not married yet. But I was waiting for Kels to ask that question, and probably wasn't appropriate at the time, but the messy in me wanted her to ask. But she asked some good questions. We found out about the bar cart. We found out he got some help. We found out that they had been looking previously. All of that. Only thing I want to know, Strong Mommy Chrissy, is if someone runs this bone back to you, or you are watching this morning, good morning. Lady, are you legally divorced? That's all we want to know. And it's not to be tea, it's not to be shade. Girl, we've been invested in your life in a minute, and just let us know. Okay. And if you're not, girl, just let us know, confirm when it's done. Okay. Jasmine doesn't need to be mad. She's having a baby, and girl, get your baby and get your medicine and keep it moving. Okay. Tricks and trolls are going to be tricks and trolls. That's their job, is to be mad. And we already know that Olivia is mad. She made a whole song, Why the Bitch is Mad. And you know, when you are pointing a finger, you got 4 pointing at you. Bitch, we know you mad. You stay mad. You stay mad. You stay looking with your looking ass. All up in business that you don't need to be in business about. Nobody's checking for you right now, Olivia, because we are ready for you to come up off all these lies and all of the trickery and foolishness that you engage in. We're just waiting for a baby to come out, because you and your break, and you and your I'm traumatized by Gerard assaulting me. Have you filed a police report? If you can call and do a fake CPS report on his lady, you can call and file a real report about what did not happen at the police station. So where's the receipt, ma'am? You were assaulted. You were accosted. It's not okay. No, it's not okay. There's no man that should be putting his hands on a woman out of anger, only out of love, only out of love taps on the booty and smooshing on that butt and loving you down. That's the only time a man should be putting hands on you. So yeah, where's the receipts? Where's the I doubt it. I doubt that Gerard would look, just because he threw a bag at you because you're a complete and total bitch, because you didn't send the kids with underwear and socks. Was that the right thing to do? Was that the mature thing to do? Even if he threw a damn bag at you, I'm sorry. You're the type of woman, you're the type of female that makes a man mad. You're the type of chick that likes to push someone to know that they care even a little bit enough to get mad. And what Gerard needs to do is right now he needs to be working on his triggers of letting that bitch make him act out less than the man that he is. Because we know Niecy, we've seen Gerard, we've seen the family. These are nice people. This is not a man that was raised to do anything but be a loving soul and a good daddy. And Olivia comes with a bag of trauma in her past life, and no father, and all kinds of things. And Olivia is not above and beyond creating fantasy fiction to further her agenda. And she also is stuck in a pattern of Karen entitlement that she needs to get the fuck up out of and get real with herself. That bitch, everybody's not bowing down to you. You're not a bad bitch out here. You are a almost single woman, getting ready for a divorce with 3 children and an estranged husband that is not fucking with you anymore because you are a nasty bitch and you make him mad. So when he gets in the car and you're running that yapper, and he's done with your ass and you're not trying to help him get your children in your old ass Ford Expedition, he's going to do stuff and say, that bitch is not pregnant. She's fat. Okay. Maybe you are pregnant. I don't really believe that Gerard confirms she's not pregnant. How does he know? I don't think they're having nice conversations, but what I can say is this: if he took that bag and was like, boom, was that the right thing to do? No. Could that have happened? Maybe. But she's got that type of mouth that makes somebody want to act out of order. Okay. She's out of order. So it makes someone act out of order. Is that the right thing to do? No. But at the end of the day, I do not believe for a minute if Gerard threw that bag at her, like she says, and was accosted, assaulted, whatever, that for a minute that she didn't earn that. Okay. I'm not for wife beating. I'm not for DVV. None of that. But you cannot push people and expect someone to not react when you have a tumultuous relationship, you have beef going on, and you are running that mouth and you expect him to be the bigger person. Meanwhile, you are baiting him to come and fuck your ass up. Okay? Period. So I'm sorry. You guys might not agree. That might be the unpopular opinion today, and I'll eat it. But at the end of the day, if someone did that to your brother, you would be like, nah, let me have it. And you would have took the bag and threw it at her through the window. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, take the shit. Bye. You know what I'm saying? She'd even send the kids with damn underwear. Okay. Jazzy was at a doctor's appointment. Jazzy's always at a damn doctor's appointment. Jazzy, can you at least go get some damn Benadryl? Can you get some Claritin? Can you get an inhaler? Can you get cured of your sinus problems? Bye. Why not show your stomach? Because Olivia is a fat woman. Olivia is 350 pounds. It's going to take a minute for her belly to pop. She is huge. She's going to be one of these people that, I mean, will we ever see that she's, I mean, we won't know. She's almost 400 pounds. She literally is almost 400 pounds. There's no way she's not almost 400 pounds. Her ex, Mr. Zolo Bands, I'm sorry to put the waterbed, deep freezer, school bus, bunk beds. He talked about her like trash. I don't even have time to get the list right now because, guys, what you are going to notice that there is a link above to take you to my vlog that is premiering in 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes. So, guys, I hope that you have a wonderful day. We went through the whole entire poll. I promise you, we are going to do a video. We're going to talk about these polls again. Every time we do a poll, I screenshot it because I don't know if it shows back up in the chat later. But you guys have an awesome day. Thank you for spending this 1 hour with me this morning. I hope you guys have an amazing day at work. If you're coming in late, go ahead and slide that bar back and listen from the replay. If you want to share this on your social media, be my guest, please. I really appreciate that. If you are not subscribed to my other channel, Real Talk Bougie, please do so. Dr. Amira is going to be coming on. We are going to be talking about physical, mental, and spiritual health and self-care on either Thursday or Friday. We haven't ironed out the details yet. Fifi is coming to talk about the Maury show. She's going to tell us about the Maury show, and we're going to maybe commingle that in with a little bit of Olivia talk. Okay. But Fifi is going to tell us firsthand, 1.8 million views later, what it was like to be on Maury and do a paternity test. And no tea, no shade, Fifi, be one of the guests who runs off the stage. Like, if I was ever going to be on Maury, I would want to be able to like run off the stage and be like, no, you didn't. No. Like, she got the full experience. Now, I think she was on twice. I have to watch the other episode, but the other experience is you are the father. Okay. And then there's the one that you're not the father, or the lie detector says that was a lie. I love Maury. I am a huge Maury fan and I want to know all about it. Does Maury wear cologne? Are the producers nice? All of that. Okay, guys, if you would do me the honor, go ahead, hit that link right there pinned, and join me. We're going to close this thing out, and I'm going to meet you guys over there for some chat and conversation. And you can see me and Farah leaving. We were on a little bit of an odyssey early in the morning, so go check us out. And guys, thank you so much. Take care. Have a wonderful day, guys.
By the way, Fran, I respect you as a reactor. By the way, Fran, I respect you as a reactor. By the way, Fran, I respect you as a reactor. This is all about clout.
Guys, those of you who are still in here, if you stay in here when the live ends, it's going to roll you right into the live, I think. So any of you guys who are waiting for this outro, if you stay right here, it's going to roll you right on in as soon as I end this. Okay, guys, bye. See, I was all up on the microphone checker. Have a great day, guys.